How did that Cardi B feature change Blueface?
Yeah, that took me over that water, man.
Yeah.
That's when I overseas start coming in. All the states, New York and whatnot. At first I was just like California, West Coast popping, and then Cardi just took me across the map. So that's probably what, billboards and all the stuff, whatnot. So shout out to Cardi, man.
Have you talked to her since that time? I mean, she got a baby, got another baby now.
Well, not since that time, but after that, yeah, she brought me out a couple of shows, couple arenas. She's dope. She always treated me respect.
And then you went on tour with Lil Baby.
Yep. Yeah, so it started just going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just start going and going.
So when it's going like that, did you like hoard the money? Like it's really good right now. I'm going. Hey, I'm out with Cardi. I'm out with Lil Baby. Did you hoard the money?
Yeah, for sure. That's a part of.
That's a part of the restaurant. Huh? That was got the cream of crab on.
Nah, that was late in the beginning. I wasn't on no investment. It was too good.
You wasn't even thinking about it.
I wasn't even thinking about nothing. You feel me? I'm buying jewelry, all type of shit, cars. At that time, I started buying houses though. That was probably the best investment I made. I had 2 houses at one time.
Let me ask you this: can you, given your current probation situation, you have to get clearance from your probation officer to like go state to state or go out the country?
Yeah, county to county.
County to county?
Lead a county. Yeah, it's bad. That's why I'm only doing like local stuff right now. Until, they get a little bit more rapport with me.
Yeah.
They decide that they trust me more to lead.
Right. Well, you can't make that big bread until you're able to go state to state, country to country.
I know. I'm just waiting, probably top of 2026.
Right. You got co-signed, Drake, you out here in the West Coast, so you know Kendrick?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
I thought all the West Coast rappers, I thought y'all knew each other. I thought y'all were cool like that.
It should be. Shit. Everybody be lifing.
Yeah.
Some people be
doing their thing.
So it's hard for all of us to get together, but it's nothing but a DM, phone call, text message,
Right. You cool with Drake?
Yeah, Drake's cool. He reached out to me early on, showed me some love.
Right. He gave you a beat?
Yep. Sent me some beats. Boy Wonder beats and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was cool. Like, once it got lit, everybody was cool with me. It's the aftermath will let you know, like, what's real and what's not,
right.
When those features and whatnot don't pull through, it's like, oh, okay.
That's who we on, huh?
It was just for the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
Who would you like to collab with that you haven't worked with?
Kendrick. Oh. Make that happen, Shannon.
But I don't know nobody in the music business.
Make that happen, Shannon.
I might be able to get me a beat myself.
Right, if you can make it happen.
Better Days, is that your best all time?
Lyrically, probably, yeah. Lyrically. I can do that, I can get lyrical, but it's not my style, I'm fun. I make music for women.
So what you try? So where are you going with it? What you trying to do now?
Now I'm just trying to go on another run and get out the way. Now that I know the mind state of when I get the money and it's running, exactly what to do.
Run it up, move on.
Exactly. I ain't trying to be 30 out here trying to appeal to the young kids. I'm trying to.
Bro, that's a year away.
Exactly. So I only got a year left.
So you're trying to run it up in the next 12.
Yeah. Set up shop, man. I just feel like once you get older, you can't be trying to appeal to the younger audience forever,
Right.
It starts to take a toll on you growing.
Why did you fall out with Lil Baby and Ellie Chopper, Offset? Remember we talked about it earlier, that conversation, had sitting down having a conversation.
Yeah. Like I said, when it's hot, these niggas respectful, When you lit, they know how to act. Second, your shit, which everyone does, even those people are at that moment right now. When it gets rocky, start acting funny.
When you say acting funny, what? They didn't call, they didn't write, they didn't send no feature, they didn't want to hop on it, they didn't know Blueface anymore?
They just step out their body. So, for example, in Ellie Chopper, I helped this man. I got him all his little shit going. He used to video chat me with girls like, look, I know Blueface. I used to be like, yeah, that's the bro, f with him. You can't do that. And then 2 years later, when you feel like you who are, start just saying shit like, oh, you hitting the girl and all this, and you just start, just going with the trend. So if
Did you see my interview with T-Pain? T-Pain say, when they take nobody's your brother, they're only their brother as long as they can use you. When you hot, you can do them a solid, they're your brother.
Yeah.
When you cannot, they not your brother.
Yeah, we falling out then. That's how I am. As soon as I see that, we falling out. Second I
But you went in with the wrong idea. You actually thought they were your brother. Bro.
I mean, I didn't come in the industry,
Right.
I just came into the industry. I wasn't already. So it's something you gotta learn.
You think fast food restaurants like you? Or they like the money that you provide?
That's different though.
No, it's not.
Definitely is, because if we getting money together, you better like me.
No.
Me and this fast food restaurant ain't getting no money together.
But I'm
giving them money.
But here's the thing. That's what they looking. You can't give them no more money. You see how they did that?
Yeah.
You ain't hot. They looking at you and say, well, you can't bring us no more money.
Yeah, but that's not cool.
They weren't your brothers to begin with. When you were hot, they were your brothers.
That's still not cool. What you want me to? What are you trying to convince me, Shannon?
No, I ain't trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince you. You had the, and I get it. We've all been there. Man, that's my brother. We cool. Yada yada
You
yada.
trying to say I'm taking it too personal?
Yeah.
Well,
but you learned though.
If you video calling me to get some, that's a little too personal for me then.
Yeah.
If you video calling me, look, I know Blueface.
Yeah.
Bro, what you mean?
But see, you had better times out. There were better times.
You don't forget shit like that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to 2 years later, you got a cool song or whatever the case may be, and you just think like, oh.
You thought y'all was really down, huh?
Not even just down, at least down enough for you not to go against me.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
You can mind your business.
Oh, okay.
But if
you feel they spoke out of pocket.
Yeah, if you see my girl or you see something online, you don't
comment.
Yeah, you don't step out your body.
Oh, so now, that's why you want to glove up. So you want to glove up and Soulja Boy and Ellie Chopper. I don't know about Jake Paul. Jake Paul might be, Jake Paul got real hand. Nick Young.
Yeah, all of them.
You try to get Soulja Boy to catch a fade?
Nah, Soulja too small.
Damn.
Soulja too small.
Well, I think Jake Paul a little bit too big.
Man, Jake Paul about 210, 215.
About 220.
I'm 210.
I don't know if you really like that though, Blueface.
I'm fresh out.
Man, you see,
Shannon, I'm fresh out, man.
Yeah, but that's a whole different ball game.
Exactly,
man.
That take a different type of heart.
I ain't saying that you afraid to get in the ring with him. Now I believe you. But I think that I mean I don't know your skill set like that.
Come on, man, I'm like that, man.
Okay.
Come on, Shannon.
Can we start out with somebody like can you work your way up?
I'm already 2-0. I'm not asking to fight him my first fight, Shannon. I already been doing this in the arenas in London.
But I'm saying 2 fights and you ready to step to Jake Paul?
I'm about to whoop Nick Kent. Man, you know Jake Paul fights, some of them don't be. All right.
Well, he getting ready to fight Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, and we gonna see how that goes. And if anything happens other than what's exactly supposed to happen.
Oh, you gonna say something ain't right?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Lord have mercy. Are you gonna watch the
Everybody
fight?
else gonna say I ain't
You gonna watch
nothing.
the fight?
Yeah. I support his fights. I think he's pretty good. He's gotten a hell of a lot better. You can actually consider him a boxer now.
Yeah. I mean, and he's stepping up. I mean, Anthony Joshua is a legit fighter. He was a former heavyweight champion of the world.
Exactly.
He won an Olympic gold medal. He can fight.
No, I agree. I salute it.
Now we can see if Jake can touch him because his chin a little suspect. But he
Hey yo.
But if he touched Jake Paul,
yeah, what's gonna happen?
Or if he catch him, you know what's gonna happen.
What he gonna do? What's gonna happen if he catch Jake Paul?
He gonna taste the canvas.
Okay.
But you don't think that's gonna happen? What you think's gonna happen? Give us your prognostication on the fight.
Got to the judges' scorecard.
How?
It's preordained.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before two something.